Hi, my name is Ben. I describe myself as a very creative guy and love to paint in their spare time. So remember this face because I'm going to make a lasting impression on you.
My name's Dean. I'm a tour guide and a hotel manager. I'm intelligent, I'm charming, pretty funny.
G'day, I'm James. I'm a project manager and I also breed stud cattle in central Queensland.
Who's gay and who's straight? This is the question facing small-town girl Rebecca. If Rebecca falls for a straight guy, she and he will split $200,000. But if she falls for a gay guy, he will win the entire amount himself.
How do you tell who's gay? Like, you know, really?
Tonight on Playing It Straight.
I'm a little bit concerned, sure. I'm trying to win Rebecca's heart.
I just did not know how I was going to see who was gay, who was straight, who was lying.
Yeah, all kept our jocks on pretty much. Better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
It's just becoming more and more obvious.
Those boys are so gay.
Yeah, who do you think is gay?
My gut tells me it's Chad.
Damon's intimidated by me.
Hey, Chad.
I know he's probably one of my biggest competitors, but he's nobody to me.
I promise you 100% that I'm straight, and I'm basically guaranteeing you that you will win.
I need to know. Are you gay or are you straight?
Cowboys came a-riding, each more handsome than the rest. Said we've come a-wooing Becky, we'll submit to any test. Oh, they came to sizzling saddles, but the thing she didn't know, some of these rugged riders like a different rodeo. If Rebecca wants to find a mate, she's gotta figure out who's playing it straight. She's gotta figure out who's playing it straight.
Two gay guys left last night, Glenn and John. Glenn said he couldn't handle lying to me anymore, that it was harder than what he thought.
I'm actually here to tell you that I am gay. As soon as I say goodbye to you, I'm going home.
He was just such a man, such a gentleman.
Rebecca, I'm gay.
The whole time John was speaking to me last night, I didn't feel anything. I was kind of happy that he was gone, to be honest. I didn't know if I could trust my instincts, but right now I'm feeling really confident. I got to choose somebody to serve me breakfast in bed again, and I've chosen Chad because I haven't had any one-on-one time with him.
Morning, how you going?
I'm sure Chad could find a woman or a man if he's gay. Like, he's gorgeous, he's got a beautiful body, he's really funny, he's really intelligent. I just can't understand why he hasn't got a girlfriend.
And if you want a tea or anything like that, I thought it'd be good to make it in here because I won't cool down.
Okay.
Do you want a tea or a coffee or anything?
I'm fine for now.
Sure?
Thanks, yeah.
Okay.
Come around and sit.
Okay, thanks. I was so nervous about the whole ordeal because it was our first time together. It was a one-on-one situation. I guess my biggest fear was walking in there and finding out that there is no chemistry. I might sit over here because you're like turning your head.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
I've been putting off our one-on-one with you.
Why?
Because I think I'm intimidated by you.
Why is that?
I don't know.
She did say you intimidate the hell out of me, and I didn't know how to take that. I was kind of shocked to hear it. I honestly thought that maybe I just wasn't her type.
So is there anything you want to ask me? Like, I don't know, I'm really concerned about the whole intimidation thing.
I can't understand why you wouldn't be with somebody. That's probably my biggest thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, seriously.
Because I did what I did from 18 to like 26, 25, 26, which is, you know, stripping for every 21st, every 18, everywhere.
I cannot picture you doing that.
Because I've done that, every girl knows me as Chad the stripper. They don't know that, you know, I've got a degree and I work what I do, and I helped my mother with my handicapped sister. And
just haven't found a girl?
No, I think...
Do you think, like, are you fussy?
No, not really fussy at all. I don't think it's that. I think it's...
She was trying to suss me out at breakfast, and she did a really good job of that because I was so trying to dodge the little potholes and speed bumps and try and get on a smooth track of conversation there. But yeah, I think it all went all right, and there was a bit of a connection there, and hopefully a bit of chemistry.
All right.
Thank you.
Mwah.
I'll see you tonight or today.
Okay.
See you.
See you, bye.
I was almost convinced that Chad was gay, but I'm not really sure with Chad just yet. After breakfast, myself and 3 boys got to ride a carriage to the campsite. We were going camping for the night.
I was really looking forward to going on the stagecoach. Would have been, you know, the typical sort of like Cinderella and, you know, Prince Charming sort of thing.
Hi guys. Hi. I got to choose the 3 boys, and I really did think about who I hadn't had much one-on-one time with. The 3 boys that I'd like to come with me would be Evan, Campbell and Damon.
I was very thankful that Rebecca chose me. It put a few things at ease for me.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you.
How are you? Nice.
Comfortable? This is pretty comfortable. Better than walking. I chose Evan because he just makes me laugh. I kind of know when I pick 2 other boys that it might get a little bit deep and serious, and I always try and just have someone in there to just keep it not so serious.
Now, I think she chose Evan for entertainment value because he keeps, you know, he's a funny guy to have around.
To the wave. To the wave.
I don't think Rebecca really is interested in Evan romantically.
I sort of got the feeling the reason why I'm here is because I'm the funny one of the group and they need laughter. I don't know. I don't want you to sort of keep me in the game if that's the only connection we have.
No, I wouldn't keep you here if that was the only connection.
Okay.
He's just one of those guys that I'm comfortable with straight up. I know he's not lying to me.
I just wanted to try to get you to trust me first.
Yeah.
And then from that, you know, if you trust me, then we can sort of develop something from that.
I believe everything he says. And there's only like a few guys in the group that I believe straight up.
I was one of those guys that had to walk behind. A little bit disappointed because I guess I really would have liked the chance to have a chat to Rebecca on a one-on-one situation.
Not getting chosen to have breakfast, be in the carriage and a few other different things. Yeah, it does feel like I'm sort of losing time and losing ground.
Well, I literally haven't had any official one-on-one time with her at all. And like I've said everything I need to say. I'm just feeling a bit down today because I'm sort of, I've just, you know, decided I'm not going to be so, you know, try so much anymore because I've just realised she just isn't into me.
Dean was whinging and whining. I don't know, he just comes out with a whole lot of verbal diarrhea about the whole, you know, Rebecca thing.
It's just hard. I mean, you know, she does play cards really close to her chest. You really don't have much of an idea of what's going on for her or who she's suspicious of.
For her to ask you for one-on-one time, she thinks she's already had it because you're saying one-on-one stuff even though we're all around. You've not given her anything to... There's no mystery about you yet now because you've exposed yourself a bit.
I've been putting off one-on-one time with Dean. I just find him to be not rude, but really just too forceful, and it's pushing me away more and more. Good riding up the top?
It was good, actually.
Yeah, I want to get up there and have a look.
No, we've never actually been on a horse and carriage.
You haven't?
No,
me neither, actually.
I try to impress a girl by being myself, and if she's not impressed by it, well, it's her loss. That's the way I see it.
You knew me when I was a kid, 15, 14 or 16. I used to get beaten up a lot because I wore my glasses, real skinny. I started working out. I wanted to be like my brother.
He comes across as the most obvious to be gay because of his appearance and what he wears, and in a way he's very in touch with his feelings.
You know, I'm very, very, very straight. Extremely straight. No, I have never been with a guy and no intentions of being with a guy.
I'm fairly confident that Damon's hiding something, and it might not be that he's gay, but he is holding back. I chose Campbell to ride in the carriage because I haven't had much one-on-one time with him. I said something to Campbell that I know still bothers him. I told him that he's very confident. And somewhere along the line, just in general conversation, I've mentioned that confident boys put me off.
I don't mind using that word because, as I said, I think that you're confident as well, and I think that that's a good way to be because it helps other people feel comfortable in your presence.
I might come across as confident and everything, but that's just one small part of me.
Your confidence doesn't seem fake. Like, it doesn't seem like you're trying to be out there. You come across just as excited. I'm not really sure with Campbell just yet. I really do want to trust him because when he speaks, he smiles and he just talks really naturally, and it does just flow, but I know there's more gay guys in the group.
We didn't care if it didn't beat anybody else. We just wanted to beat those 2. All kept our jocks on pretty much. Better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
Those boys are so gay.
No, just hang back.
Give me 20. Thanks to the leader.
The rope around that's not going to burn.
Where's that piece of string?
As long as we don't make the fire too high, the flames are coming around like that.
We got to the campsite fairly early in the day. We had to set up a fire. It was so great to see Evan in his element.
Listen up, who's got experience here with starting a fire?
Evan, you know, who often takes a bit of a back seat, was actually really became the leader when we were around the camping site. He was really in his element.
Well, those people know how to start a fire, fine. The other people just go and start collecting wood, find bits of dead wood. Yeah, well, I guess I took charge of the situation. I've been camping, you know, I was in the Army Cadets since I was about 12 and I've, you know, been in the reserves for 4 years, so I've got a fair bit of camping experience.
Yeah, Evan's a nice guy. He became a bit of a campfire Nazi. No, don't throw anything in the campfire, would ya?
We'll worry about lunch first and we'll worry about finding a place to sleep later.
Food for lunch and dinner, drill sergeant?
Drill sergeant.
I was just trying to give people a few suggestions as to how to make things a bit easier. So you see these branches over here? Stuff looks a bit dead. You don't want to be sleeping underneath that.
Good point, Evan, good point.
I did notice some of the guys kind of hanging back and almost deliberately ignoring him or deliberately trying to contradict what he had said about something, almost trying to prove Evan wrong.
You can choose to listen to me or not, I don't care. I'm not trying to be bossy.
I'm in a way glad that I sat back and got to see that and didn't lead on to the boys that I noticed as much as I do. The physical challenges show if they really do want some one-on-one time with me. The challenge for the day was a triathlon. The boys were paired up. I got to choose the teams.
We had to run across a sandy paddock, pick up a bale of hay, throw it in a truck.
We got paired up together, Damon and I, and we decided to psych each other up. We knew that we could do this.
We had to pick up a heavy log, swim with it around a tree, and then do a wheelbarrow race to win dinner with Rebecca. I really wanted to win.
Chad got selected with Campbell. I mean, we didn't care if we didn't beat anybody else. We just wanted to beat those two.
I kept turning around and looking at the boys and I could just feel the tension building up.
On your marks. Get set.
Dane and I had a fantastic start on the race. We got the log in the water first. We were pretty confident we were going to be the boys eating with Rebecca. We were still ahead when we got around the tree. We got halfway back to the bank and Dane let go of it to sort of get a better grip and it just sunk.
Everybody else took over us and we were winning. Oh, I was really annoyed actually.
Push it! Come on, you pussy!
We were third behind and we picked up our pace and we showed brute strength.
I thought we were going to win. I honestly thought we were going to win. Anyway, it was the jeans that weighed me down.
Come on, boys! Run to me! Come on! Push it out! You run like a pulse! Come on! Run to me! Woo! Oh, what about me?
When I crossed the line first, it was just like sucked in, Chad. You underestimated me and Ben, and you deserve to lose.
Yes!
Wow!
Yeah, I don't think Dean was probably the best partner to have. I sort of wish I'd been partnered with someone who was a little bit more athletic, and I think we would have been in there with a better chance, that's for sure.
Evan and I came third, so I again missed out on spending a bit of time with Rebecca.
Ben and Damon, yes!
My little campsite on the other side of the river, it was just so amazing. It was just beautiful. It was so sweet. is beautiful. Quite a good view from here, actually.
We needed somewhere to shower after being in the creek. All kept our jocks on pretty much. Better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
I guess it was a little bit awkward that I thought, obviously some of these guys are gay, whether they're checking me out, so I decided to keep my boxers on. I didn't drop the soap, so that was good. No one got hurt.
Woo, Campbell. At the beginning, I didn't think it was going to be possible to figure out who was gay and who wasn't gay, but I'm so surprised at how careless the boys are. Those boys are so gay. Yeah, who do you think is gay?
But my gut tells me it's Chad.
Damon's intimidated by me.
Hey, Chad.
I know he's probably one of my biggest competitors, but he's nobody to me.
Damon and Ben won the bush challenge, and their reward was to get to have dinner with me on the other side of the river.
See you guys. Good work, mate. Good effort. I'm going to impress her, and I think that she'll come to understand that I do have my heart out for her.
My tactics have changed over the past, I'd say 24 hours, because I've realised a few things about people I dislike. I'm going to try every trick in the book to basically win her all the money.
Cheers.
Exactly. Cheers.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
The guys that didn't win, we had a really nice dinner with Stu. Sat around the fire and ate that. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, would have been nice to have a nice catered dinner over in Rebecca's tent and just have some time with Rebecca.
I'll tell you one thing, I do admire you actually, the way you come across. You uphold yourself. You really sort of intelligently look at the situation and think, hey, how am I going to deal with this?
Ben has a lot of charm and charisma, and I think he's putting on the act, but he's putting on the act too well.
The first thing you're thinking about is, hey, I'm going to eliminate the gay guys. Yeah. You of course, you want to win the money at the end of the contest.
Who do you think is gay?
To be honest, from day one, my gut instinct, and I always go with my gut instinct,
Yeah, of course.
and it has been Chad
Yeah.
from day one. Because he's the least obvious, he's the most competitive, and he's money hungry.
Yeah.
And I think Dane as well.
You think Dane?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think it's taken me very long to click onto the boys. And I already clicked on that Damon and Chad are clashing a little bit. Like, honestly, how are you guys getting along with other guys? Like, I really get the feeling that some of you are putting on a front.
To be honest, the cracks are starting to form. I snapped a few times today at a few people, just the comments and
You did?
Just the little things, like Chad have said a few things and I sort of turned around and snapped at him. It's like, just thinking maybe he's a little bit better than some of us because he's bigger and whatnot.
Damon, I think, is intimidated by me, and that everything that I talk about, he tries to sort of butt in from the side and say, well, hey, I've done that too. And now he's starting to get aggressive.
I'll stick up for myself, and if does he like it, I don't really care if he likes it or not.
Chad is the guy I've spent the least time with of them all, and it's just kind of how it's worked out, not for a reason.
Yeah, right. I really think she thinks I'm straight. I hope she thinks I'm straight. I've told her. I can tell you black and blue that I'm straight, and it's whether you want to believe me or not, that's up to you.
All right, we'll leave it till we go to bed.
Put you in your little boat,
Oh, lovely.
leave me stranded on my island.
It was good. We had a nice dinner and good chat. Should have been a little bit longer than it should, but she was tired, so we understand that.
See you, boys.
See you later. See you later. Good night.
Good night, huh?
She asked us who we thought were gay out of the group. I didn't want to say Ben because he was sitting right beside me, but I still think Ben.
I'm not sure if I should send Damon home. I know everyone will be sitting at home saying, he's gay, but it's just so much harder here.
Yeah, how was it?
That was good, yeah. Some of the boys sort of raced up. Chad didn't actually race up, he just sort of sat back and listened, sort of laid back. I knew he was listening to conversation.
Oh, incredible. Did she ask you about anyone, or?
No, we didn't talk about much at all, really. It was
so hard to know what she's thinking. That's why we all flock to you.
We told him a few things, didn't tell him everything, but we use that to our advantage.
She's sort of looking at the game a completely different way now.
Yeah,
Just
in her own way. In her own way, yeah, thinking about herself.
Excuse me. Hey, Chad.
Yeah?
Chad, are you not too comfortable? Would you mind getting up and coming over here in the boat?
And I kind of let all the boys, mingle for a little bit, and I could hear them asking how it all went and this and that. And I thought if I called Chad over to my little special campsite, it would just stir it up a little bit, And Chad, if it wouldn't be too much hassle, can you bring your swag?
Are you serious?
Yeah. There are some boys that I would have loved to have just spent the night with, but I knew I have to get some information out of Chad.
Jealousy is too strong a word, but I was very envious of Chad.
I was just joking, Chad. No, I'm joking.
1 foot at a time, Chad. 1 foot at a time. I don't think that there was any sort of intention that they were going to be, sleeping together as such. I think it was more so that she wanted some time with him. She trusted him. She wanted to get some more information out of him.
Cool room, eh?
This is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to sit in here or out there?
Where would you feel?
I don't care, you decide.
Yeah, well...
But I will get you to go outside while I just put some pyjamas on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll go outside.
Yeah.
She knew from this morning at breakfast that I was the leader of the pack, and I knew a lot about the guys, and the guys looked up to me, and she just wanted to sort of find out a few things, I think, about the group.
You noticed that every guy's getting along well with me, so you thought you'd try and turn them against me. Far out. You don't know I'm going to have to do a lot of making up to do.
Oh, are you here to win the boys over?
No.
I wish she sort of said to me, bring your swag back, or whatever, but she didn't, and it was Chad, and whether it's she's still not sure of him or whether it's something I said about him, I'm not reading into it because it just eats you up.
Maybe she feels safe with him because she thinks he's gay and he's not going to make a move on that.
See, why laugh at that? Why laugh at that?
I don't know.
We sort of thought that maybe there'd be some stuff happen between them, that he would get to sleep in the bed with her.
I want you to stay the night so I can get to know you a little bit better and talk to you some more. But I don't want you to think it's an invitation to, I'm not trying to lead you on in any other way.
I stayed up, sort of popped my head a little bit, not as jealous, but I kind of wanted to know, what was going on.
Do you have a pillow?
I got my rucksack.
You can have one of my pillows. Hang on, I'll find which one's better.
I must admit, I sat up for about 20 minutes and watched, see if he slept inside or not. I know he's probably one of my biggest competitors, but he's nobody to me.
I think you're looking at me thinking you're so gay. Like, I'm just thinking, God, and fair enough, I'm kind of eccentric.
So you're saying you're not gay, or you are?
No, I'm so saying I'm not.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Evan. Where's my coffee?
A lot of thoughts went through my head when Rebecca chose Chad to go over and spend the night. And jealousy, I think, popped in for a sec, but not for very long.
It wasn't like breakfast. It was just after you'd gone to bed.
Yeah. No, I heard it all happen.
What happened?
She yelled out to Chad and asked him to go over.
What happened once he got over there?
I mean, he's not even anywhere there. No, he'd be inside the tent.
With his rucksack on the ground. Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned, sure. I'm trying to win Rebecca's heart. I'm trying to sort of show to her that, I've got a heart that goes out to her. I've got a head that goes out to her. And I'm conscious of the fact that he does too. And maybe if he's getting one step closer, then yeah, sure, it's going to be a concern.
I reckn they might have kissed or something.
They might have had a little heavy petting or something. She might have just said, oh, look, it's more comfortable up here, come and sleep up here, type of thing.
Are you jealous, Dane?
Yeah.
I reckon he is. Yeah, I reckon I thought that he was.
Have you had any one-on-one with
Dane? No.
Why do you think that is?
No.
Have you tried?
I know he wants to spend time with her, and I know he's feeling a little bit left out, so maybe she's doing it on purpose, maybe she thinks he needs to be. I don't know.
Just hold the pot a bit.
Breakfast ready. Settled. Breakfast time.
How do I feel about Rebecca? I don't know, does this smile say a lot? I don't know, does this smile say a lot? Yeah, I'm keeping some things to myself, definitely.
Morning.
Where did you sleep on the floor?
Sleep on the floor.
Oh, yeah?
On the floor inside the tent. Yeah.
Dean was having fantasies that you're in the bed.
Dane is more like nightmares for him.
Nightmares.
No, just we just chatted and stuff. She wasn't sure about a few people and all that sort of thing, and just I wasn't really too comfortable with being there when you guys are over here. You know, I wanted to be here with you guys as well, so.
Yeah, because you could hear us cooking breakfast and you knew you didn't have to do it when you got here.
Oh, shit.
Yes, but there's dishes to be done.
Colin, you've got to give us a little bit of information about what happened.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Who does she think is gay?
Oh man, I really can't say.
You
No.
can.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Come on.
No, I can't.
What, were you sworn to secrecy or what?
Not sworn to secrecy, but she told me in secrecy or privacy, and I think I've got to kind of respect that.
It shows that she trusts you probably more than any of us, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
I didn't feel threatened by it at all, really. If she likes him, she likes him. I can't do much about that, you know, whether it's an attraction thing or because of the size thing or because he's got a good job or he's got a bit of money or whatever the case is, or boasts about how many houses he's had and built and whatever the case is. I really don't care.
Rebecca! Back!
Rebecca!
I think Chad is really genuine, but I know nothing about men. You can't look at them and know what they're thinking. Chad is a perfect example of that. I thought he was so confident and strong. He wasn't trying with the conversation. It all came out naturally. It was all honest. But I kept saying to him, if you turn out to be gay, I swear to God, I'm never going to forgive you.
There's a beautiful girl and $100,000 at stake, so of course I'm going to use tactics.
Are you trying to make a bargain with me or something?
I'm making a deal.
Are you?
Doing a deal, yeah. And I'm basically guaranteeing you that you will win.
Ben, he's an artist, an amazing artist. He does it effortlessly, like it is just a natural talent, and it's really cool.
I was in my own little world doing the picture. It's all a small little sketch, and I just wanted to give it to her as a small gesture.
Did you just draw that? Wow.
And she came down and we actually did some talking, but I wanted to be myself, you know, away from the game and just get to know her, and she kind of looked friendly too, and I just picked up on that vibe.
There's certain things that I've done in my life. You know, I've won a competition, a modelling competition when I was 18. But I wasn't pig-headed about it.
Yeah.
I just kept calm and myself.
Yeah, I want to go fishing. Yeah, there's some huge fish in this thing.
We actually just went, you know, fishing. We actually got away from it all and actually floated on water and talked a little bit.
I'm getting there. I will get us out of this.
We kind of think the same things. We do the same sort of stuff, and we are quite compatible. So hopefully we can, you know, I can ride it to the end and she can pick me.
It makes you sort of think about that sort of boyfriend-girlfriend thing, you know?
Yeah.
I actually had a girlfriend of mine who got married for the first time.
I felt something.
It makes you sort of wonder about sort of who they are as a person.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. We've known each other since across the road. We used to go in the park and play all these stupid games and
Yeah.
it's great.
I feel like everything he says is just so deep, and it kind of almost seems like he's really putting on something for me whenever I'm around. Today I have to send home one guy, possibly two. I still have to remind myself too, though, that I am here to find myself a man. Oh, lips. Damon told me that he thinks Dane is gay, and I couldn't understand where that had come from, because he doesn't come across as gay. Would it surprise you if I told you that? I won't tell you who, but if someone is kind of not been putting on the hard word about you, but really pushing to me that you are like really gay?
Dane, I think he could be gay. A few mannerisms, and I've seen him sort of look at me a couple of times. Whether he's perving on me or just sort of looking at me thinking bad thoughts, I don't know.
I think that there's people that probably feel threatened by me.
Yeah.
Like there has been guys that have said, you know, I think that you guys are actually a good match.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're going, oh, you know, Dane, you know, I think that you possibly could win it, you know. For a few days there, I was thinking that she didn't really like me. It's hard to know what she's thinking, who she's going to eliminate, and for what reason. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I know that you're very different, and you're very, like, alternative in a lot of your thinkings, and I know that maybe some guys do see that as gay. Dane just doesn't look like he could be misleading. He just looks so honest, and what you see is what you get. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye. See ya. Up until now, I've known exactly my reasons for sending these boys home. Tonight's going to be hard because the boys that are left, I look at them and I just know they're all top blokes. Like, they're all super cool, and I know it's going to get hard from here.
I am feeling very on edge about tonight. I'm not confident at all. I'm almost convinced that I will be eliminated.
Hello. You know, I think there's a beautiful girl and $100,000 at stake, so of course I'm going to use tactics. I assure you 100% that I'm straight. Absolutely 100% looking you in the eyes, and there's nothing in me that would want to con you or trick you. And, you know, the prize money obviously is, I mean, 100 grand is a lot of money, but for me, basically 50 grand is enough.
Are you trying to make a bargain with me or something?
I'm making a deal. I'm doing a deal, yeah. You don't want to be swindled out of winning. Basically, if you keep me around and ultimately pick me, and I'm basically guaranteeing you that you will win 150,000.
I really do appreciate how upfront you are. I didn't expect you to, give me a deal like that. That I don't know how I feel and I don't know how I'm going to decide. I do know you are a decent guy. Yeah. I don't doubt that you are at all.
Yeah.
And that's enough, that to me is enough for anybody, just to know that you are decent. So, yeah.
I think Rebecca should trust me because I just couldn't do the deception thing. I just could not go ahead with it. Lovely to talk to you, and I look forward to spending more time with you.
Okay.
She's such a beautiful person. I can't imagine that anyone could deceive her in such a way.
He might be sincerely looking out for me, and I hope in a way that he is. He's offered me $50,000, which is huge, and it's more than I expected. It is so tempting. I have a really hard night ahead of me. I think the money really changes everything.
Each time when I walk into the barn, I'm always wondering whether or not it's going to be me.
I probably feel like 50%, maybe I'll stay, maybe I'll go.
I know that Rebecca has chosen a couple of guys already, and I'm hoping it's not me.
I think I'll be a bit surprised if I'm eliminated tonight, but I don't know. I just have no idea what Rebecca's thinking.
Hello, boys. How are you tonight?
Good, thank you.
Thanks.
Good. Ben, can I start with you?
Ben, to me, comes across as very dramatic, very theatrical, but she seems a little bit smitten by him, so I don't know.
How are you?
Good. I did have some time with her, and it's all been good, so I'm feeling confident. I had a surreal time with you today down in the boat shed, and I think you're an amazing person and a very together woman.
I'm glad today, Ben, that I got to spend the time at the boat shed with you, and it just showed me that you are, really natural. But I just don't feel the connection with you in that sense. And I'm going to ask you to go home.
That's okay. Sure, I understand.
It's really hard.
Okay. It's been great meeting you.
Ben, before you go, I need to know, are you gay or are you straight? I'm going to ask you to go home.
That's okay. Sure, I understand.
There seems to be a lot of thought that Ben is gay, so maybe Rebecca's picked up on that as well.
Ben, before you go, I need to know, are you gay or are you straight?
I'm straight.
Damon, can I speak with you?
I think Damon will go because he may not be as honest and forthright as what he's originally presented himself to be.
I think you're absolutely amazing. If you'll have me stick around for a little bit longer, that'd be fantastic. And you have my word that I'll be your personal slave and assistant all day tomorrow. And I hope you have found a side of me that appeals to you.
Damon, there is a side of you that does appeal to me. I really want you to just be yourself more and don't try so hard. I do, see good in you, and I do want you to stay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. James, can I speak with you, please?
I'm a little bit concerned about tonight, yeah. Probably because I just haven't made a big enough effort.
I'm really looking forward to just seeing you be yourself around me. I just want you to be yourself. Just treat me like one of the boys, just for a bit. Cool. So can you stay?
Certainly. Thank you.
Evan, can I hear from you, please?
Evan's a tough one. So he's doing a good job. If he is, he's doing a good job covering it up.
Over the last few days, I hope that I've been able to show to you that there's sort of two sides to me. There's one side that likes to sort of muck around and have a laugh, and there's the other side that is more of a gentleman.
I feel like you are being honest with me and straight up with me, so I want you to stay. Thank you.
Thank you. So,
I guess the more time I spend alone with you, the more I like you. And I'd really like another opportunity to give you another shoulder massage, but probably not in the rose garden.
You give a really good shoulder massage. That is a good reason for you to stay around, but it's not the only reason. I'm not going to tell you too much more. I gave you a note. I want you to read it later and just have a think about it. So can you stay?
Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks.
Campbell, you're up.
I think Campbell's gay because I think he's sort of putting a bit too much effort into being straight.
I don't know. I feel like there's more to you. I'm not really sure what it is. You're kind of cheeky and mysterious. And that's good. And I want you to stay. Yeah.
Thank you.
If we get down to the last two, it's a 50-50 chance, and that can be pretty damn scary.
Dean, can I speak with you?
I think Dean has reason to be scared.
I'm not some gay imposter trying to swindle and deceive. I think she'll get a pretty good idea of that, and I think all will be well. I came here with the intention of being completely honest, and I'm going to be completely honest and say that I don't get a huge kind of romantic vibe from you at this stage, but I'm seeing that we are developing a friendship, and I'm hoping that if you keep me on that we can kind of develop that a little bit further. I mean, everything I said to you in the Rose Garden, whatever your decision is, it's up to you, but I'd really like to stay around because I'm enjoying this a lot.
I know you're having a good time, and I know you are being honest with me. I did think about what you said to me today, and it just doesn't feel right. I really don't think you're here for the right reasons, and I don't know how else to say it, Dean, but I'm just going to say goodbye now. Thank you. There's one thing I have to ask
yeah.
before you go.
Yep.
I need to know, are you gay or are you straight?
Rebecca?
I have to know, Dean. Are you gay or are you straight?
Rebecca? I'm gay. But I did mean everything I said to you in the Rose Garden. Okay, see you later. Bye. See ya.
Chad? I don't really know what to say to you right now, other than, can you just stay?
Yeah, I'd love to stay. I'd love to. I'd love to stay.
Kind of still a little bit in shock, so yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep it simple.
Okay.
Just stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rebecca, you outed me. Congratulations, well done. It has been hard maintaining the deceit to such a fantastic and wonderful girl. I think you're amazing, and if I was straight, I would have fallen for you the minute I saw you.
I'm sure you're going to find the right guy, and I can't give you any warnings because there are a whole bunch of great guys out there, and I just wish you all the best for your future and the guys as well.
And I meant what I said about the money. I only wanted 50 grand, and you did really, really well. You're an honourable girl, and bye.
Dean couldn't pull it off. The dishonesty just came through more than the honesty.
I wouldn't keep Dean here for $50,000. I've been here the whole time so far preaching about doing the right thing. I'm not doing anything for the wrong reasons, and that would be the wrong reason.
I wish there wasn't even any prize money involved, and I wish that I was just the prize for somebody, because then they would be here for the right reasons.
Yeah, definitely, guys. We'll catch up for sure, mate.
All right, guys.
All right, six guys left.
Yes, I picked him. I picked Dean as being gay, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I'm quite glad to see the back of him, really, because he was very fake.
I always got that vibe as well, that he wasn't really being true to us.
I honestly thought Ben was gay, and that sort of it's taken me aback a bit.
I have to say, Benny boy, you might not be gay yet, but I still think you're going to be gay.
I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad Rebecca could see the honesty in me and what I have to offer.
Rebecca gave me a letter, and what she said is, try harder, Dane, please. Love, Beck. I've sort of been really holding back lately and letting other guys have a go, but now it's time to try harder, I guess.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the game, and I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun, and yeah, I can't wait to see the outcome. All right.
I'm getting close to Evan, and I'm really starting to enjoy myself.
Thanks about it.
I think Chad quite enjoyed it, actually.
He's definitely a cross-dressing homosexual.
I thought I'd do something a bit different.
I hit a wall. I just lost it. I went around the corner and just started crying.
My tactic right now is who can play the game and who can't play the game, and who can handle it and who can't handle it.
How would you feel if I told you that you were gay?
A little bit hurt, actually.
Why should I trust you though?
Are you gay or are you straight?